All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday, halfway through this week already, right? Where's time going? Anyway, real quick, man, I want to get this, let you guys know that during the games, follow me on Twitter, man. You'll see my instant reaction to what's going on and my raw thoughts and emotion on Twitter. As my Twitter fingers get to work and I'm on Twitter now, and I'm starting to really like it and get addicted to it. So if you want to know what I'm watching and what's sticking out to me during the game, follow me on Twitter, man. I leave a link down below, as well as the link for the merch and all my other social media profiles as well, man. So I'm always reachable to you guys, and we can always communicate and talk about some sports. You know, I'm always up for that. Also, man, if you like the videos, like I always say, man, please hit that subscribe button for a small channel like me, man. It means a lot. I hate to act so much, but I have to because, you know, for the one time for the little guys, right? All right, so let's get into it, man. The Milwaukee Bucks and Miami Heat. This is a series, guys. What a game. What a game. Let me say this. If you're not excited right now, man, if you're not, even if you're not, neither one of these teams are quote unquote my team. But this is just great basketball, man. And this is why we love sports, because moments like these, games like these, just keep you on the edge of your seat, man. So let's talk about it. The Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks. You know, they showed the heart of a champion. They're not a champion, but they showed the heart of a champion tonight. You know, Miami came out and gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? But Milwaukee just wouldn't give up. They wouldn't stop fighting. I mean, all the way down to all the way down to the buzzer, man. This game here, every time you like, oh, Miami got this one, Milwaukee come back. They come back. And I mean, they scored, 6 points in like 40 seconds? To tie that game up, and then some calls at the end. Some of those calls can go either way. I know. Personally, the one against Miami, I don't know. I thought he was straight up, but then the guy that they call in, the official that don't officiate no more, said that actually was a foul because he kind of leaned in. I don't know. Didn't look like a foul to me. I wouldn't have said it was a foul, but I get it. Whatever the rules say, the rules say. And then, on top of that, at the end of the game, I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that. At the end of the game, 0 on the clock, Jimmy Butler's up to shoot free throws. And all he got to do is make one to just win the game. But was that a foul on him? I personally don't think Giannis made much of contact, but I will say, you got to give them right to land. And if you put your hand on them and while they're in the air, that could cause a problem. I get it. Listen, I like to see the guys play, but I also know there's rules that have to be followed. I'm quite sure in the comments people gonna go split on this. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say the referee gave either team the game. I don't think you could touch them while they're in the air, though. So Giannis did touch him. That did appear to be a foul. Wasn't much there. I get it, but it did appear to be a foul. The same can be said on was it Dragic? I think it was Dragic. That foul on him. The same can be said. So is officiating go, man? I don't know. It's up in the air. But man, that I don't want. Just let's not let officiating take away from a great game. These guys bust their butts in this game. Speaking of that, the Miami Heat. Now, when you think of Miami Heat, if you didn't watch the game and I say Miami Heat won, who you think had a great night? Jimmy Butler went off, right? He had a crazy night, right? For them to do it? Nope. Not even the case, man. Not even the case. I think he might have finished like 12 or 14 points. He only had 8 points in the fourth, going through the fourth quarter. He actually had a very off night, which now, if you're a Buck fan, that's alarming. Because if Jimmy Butler had an off night and they still won the game, if you're a Buck fan, you know the work cut out for you. Let me say this. The Miami Heat role players stepped up, right? Like, they really, I don't know, well, you can call Adebayo, Bam, I hope I'm saying his name right, their second star, if you will. But overall, man, you got play from Dragic, from I think the guy, Hero, I'm a big fan of Crowder because he bring that edge. He bring like that toughness. He looks like a, he looked like the guy you don't want to really like try to go at on the playground. He the guy you want to just talk smack to on the court. Even in the park, you want to talk smack. He look like one of those guys. So he bring a certain level of toughness and edge to this game. And Jimmy Butler, you could have said he kind of put them in this situation by missing the free throws, and the team actually made up for that. Now he did hit the free throw at the end to win the game, but this team did it pretty much tonight. Butler was, if you want to count his defense, cool. And it wasn't through scoring. Let's put it like that. He didn't have a good scoring night, but he definitely had a impactful night far as, doing the other things. And I think him being on the courts give that young core so much confidence. And the fact that he really didn't have, he didn't even start in the fourth quarter. Like, I don't think he normally come out on the fourth quarter if I'm not mistaken, but they just kept going. And you know what? You got to applaud a person like that. When he was on that bench and it started the fourth quarter and Stockdale just supported the team, you never felt like he pouted or nothing like that. Not that he got benched. I don't want to make it sound like that. But it wasn't a rush to get him back into the game. And I 100% agree with that. Look, I've sat right here and seen the Lakers playing and they be in a good rhythm. I'd be like, do not put LeBron back in. Let him play. Listen, if you're coaching to win, not satisfy players. I'm just going off on a tangent a little bit here. But you're not coaching to satisfy players. You're coaching to win a game. So when you see Jimmy Butler still sitting a little bit, cool. The Miami Heat was doing what they were doing. And you got to give this young team credit. Because, I guess you can't say they are young. Minus Jimmy Butler, they is a pretty young team. I mean, they got Iguodala, who did get hurt in this game. He could have came. I don't think he came back. But he will be available next game because he could have came back in this game. Quite sure be available next game. But for the most part, you got a young team with a little veteran in there. You got to be proud in it. And if not this year, next year. Like, this team looks set for the future. But they ain't worried about the future. They want theirs now. And they're showing the Milwaukee Bucks, you better bring your A game. Because when you look, you can't go, oh, they played good because Milwaukee played bad. The one thing about Milwaukee is the fouls. They got in a lot of early foul trouble, and I think that kind of hindered them a little bit. But they're an aggressive team. So, I don't know, guys. If you watch this game, you got to just appreciate a good basketball game. Miami is up 2-0. Milwaukee, it's adjustment time. Somebody going to have to go off because you got to understand a young, scrappy team like Miami is going to be there. They're there. All right? So, they want to get it close. You got teams like Miami, OKC, you got to get on them early and just beat them down. Just get on them and take care of business because if you let them hang around, they always feel like they can win a game. So, that's my take, man. Congratulations, Miami Heat and Miami Heat fan base. You guys are up 2-0 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Hey, it's getting good, guys.